There we go, there we go, there we go. Almost ready. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I am scooching things around. I have the webcam off just for convenience sake because my hair is a mess. But okay, good. Oh no, and I forgot to set the live stream. We may have a lot of lag. No, I might have to change it. Okay, it seems like it's actually doing okay. It only looks like a 10-second delay, but there is going to be like a little baby delay. So my apologies, guys. I forgot to set the live stream. I forgot to set it to like a lower quality, but then we can chat a little faster. If it's too much trouble, I'll restart the live stream so that we can have like a smooth chit chat going on. Yay, I sound good. Wonderful. Oh, hey, Ashley. Oh, I'm so excited to see you. Sid, hey. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of vary up the time of the live streams a little bit so that those of you who live in the UK area will be able to come and join us more, because I know it's really hard when the live streams are in the evening. And it's easier for me, to be honest, but I do want to make an effort to make sure everybody can be involved. And hey, Daviana, hi! I'm so excited to see you. Oh, there's a little moonworm wiggle. Good. We are right where we left off last night, so I have a little bit of a mess all over the place. But I have to say, guys, I'm so relieved to just be able to spend some time with all of you. And we may put the webcam on in just a little bit. I just didn't set it up just yet, because I figured this is going to be a nice relaxing live stream where we can just kind of chill. In fact, it's you guys, so I kind of want to grab... Hang on one second. I'm going to see if I can get it set up. Hang on. The other thing is... my webcam is also like... It just lives on the side of my desk. It's not set up... It's not set up properly, like, whoops, like they're supposed to be for streams. And I don't even know if this will quite do it. Yeah, it's like, I don't like you because I didn't, hang on, let me see if I can. Come on, do you wanna wake up? Nah, my webcam does not want to turn on right now, so I might have to restart the stream if I want to do that. But there we go. Oh, hey, Desiree, you're still working on taxes. Oh my gosh. Oh, I do need to work on taxes myself too. I just remembered. Oh my goodness. Also, those of you in the there we go. Those of you who are adults may definitely understand. Oh no, my earrings just went everywhere. Hang on. Sorry, what a mess to start the stream with. I just knocked down, trying to set up my webcam, I just knocked down some of my plants and it sent my earrings everywhere. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I have to do some more taxes. Probably this weekend too, now that you guys are reminding me of that. How exciting! Welcome to our live stream. We're talking about taxes. We're all adults here, right? But yeah, I need to do some of my taxes too. That's actually something that I need to work on as well. All right, compost. I'm gonna make a compost bin really quickly so that I will be able to stick all of these spare seeds somewhere where they will make more use. And then yeah, sorry, I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. My head's just all in the sky at the moment. All right, let me just get a compost bin so I get these seeds going, and then I will be able to focus. Hey, you're supposed to be a compost bin. That's what we agreed on. What am I missing here? Oh, it needs to go all the way across. Okay, so like so. Where on earth? I guess because it's hooked up to this chest, it doesn't want to show me. What? No, not like that. It doesn't want to show me what else I've got going. We'll do one nice compost bin to store all of these seeds and things in. And I think I'll actually put it out in the open. So if people like come up with like stray pieces, like this could be almost like trash and recycling, and then they can just come over and like throw in extra bits of plant matter that they happen to get their hands on that we don't need. There we go, recycling the seeds. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I went to set up my webcam. Instead, I knocked down a few of my plants and mini earrings that have now scattered all over my room. And I will get the webcam set up. We might restart the stream in a little bit so that I can do that, because I do enjoy doing that with you guys to kind of feel like we're here in it together. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yes. All right. So, in fact, hang on. You know what? This is kind of weird because I have some things to say to you guys, and I feel like I need my webcam for this. So, give me just a second. I'm going to see if I restart the stream, if I can get it up. So, hang on. Technical difficulties. Beep, 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 beep. Technical difficulties. Beep, beep. To invite everybody back and see if we're still working. Oh dear. All right, let me fix. Yes, all right, it works. It works. Much better, much better. Okay, let me set everything up again, guys. Sorry. Also, the white balance is going to be completely ruined. Give me just a second and it'll be like color just magically came into my life. There we go. All right, that's much better. Jeez, yeah. When it's all of us hanging out for these kinds of private live streams, it's a lot more fun to feel more personable and like we're all just chilling. So there, much better, much better. Yeah, I really prefer that. I prefer being able to see you guys, or like for you to see me, because it has that sense of hanging out with our friends when we do have the webcam up. So that makes me pretty nice. Yay! Yeah, my handy dandy glasses are on. Who is basket weaving? Sin, I swear, you are always doing like the coolest hobbies just out of the blue. It's really cool to see all of the art that you do. That is so cool. All right, good. And we're much better there. And hopefully we won't have too much lag. Tate, you be a good boy. Today we are going to be planting the Patreon trees, by the way, which I'm still working on the system for it. But if you guys noticed, we have a handy dandy channel now that has a couple links to 2 forms. So if you are a garden hedgehog and above, then you earn the ability to get a tree token. More than one in some cases every month, and then you can spend those tree tokens so that you can buy like a tree to plant here in Zoo Crafting, or you could use it on naming a character in other series, or you could use it on like creating an NPC if you have enough tokens. And the tokens right now are associated with the Patreon, and they're associated with like different tiers, so you get more tokens depending on how high up the tiers go, because they're kind of like perks. But as time goes on, especially as we open up our wiki, which having 6,000 episodes out there, guys, I really think we need a wiki. Because I feel like we have so much good content that's older, but people have a really hard time accessing because they're new and it's kind of overwhelming. And I know a lot of you, like Renee, you're often talking about wanting to see, the 101 Dalmatians challenge in Sims 3, but it can be kind of confusing to keep everybody straight, and I want to have like our Sims family trees and links to episodes that Sims showed up in. So if you're new to a series and you want to be like, wow, this is a really cool character, when did they first appear, we would have our wiki, and then people can like go there, look them up, and watch the episode where they first appeared, or see like different posts that I could put up on a blog with extra pictures and things. So when that goes up, I'm gonna need a ton of help setting that up, and so that'll be like another way to earn the little tree tokens, completely like costs nothing other than helping me out there. And we'll have like games. I'm thinking about playing some of the Minecraft mini games with you guys in the future, and like winners or anybody who participates could get like the tokens. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's not meant to be an exclusive like thing where you feel like you're locked out of it. It's just kind of all in practice right now, and as time goes on and we're able to like come up with more ways the community can like work together or stuff like that, then there'll be more opportunities for them. But it's just meant to be a way to kind of help me control and offer lots of opportunities that you guys can put names in and plant trees, and now somebody has like an ice cream shop in Zoodesia that you get to see forever for the rest of the Zoo Crafting episodes, and so on and so forth. So there's my little spiel there. And yeah, and Daviana, I need to message you back about that, actually. I need to message you back about that, because anybody who wants to help with the Zoo Crafting, like wiki stuff, I actually can give you guys the save file that has the Zoo Crafting world. So if you can run a 3 GB world, and if you can run the mods, you can then just run the Zoo Crafting world, and I would be able to share that with you guys. So you could go in yourself and set it up as like a LAN world, go into creative, and just fly around taking pictures and looking up everything. So that's going to be what I'm going to try to do so that anybody who is interested in those kinds of things, or honestly, if you're interested in like the sim stuff, I could share my save files maybe. Like the problem there is that I have a lot of mods. So, I mean, it's pretty, if people want to data mine my save files and help with the wiki so that new people can be like, oh, I understand why this is Amy Average's favorite warrior cat now because she managed to fill out a beautiful wiki page about the warrior cat, then that's awesome. So yes, there's that. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm going to work on. And Lily, I was mentioning that it'll be like when I have the wiki up, I'm gonna need so much help to fill that puppy out, like left, right, and center. I'm gonna need help laying it out. I'm gonna need help making like pages for the different episodes and characters and when do those characters appear, and then people who want to help make pages, if you want to, which would be really cool because then we would permanently, forever and ever, I would write it in my freaking will to keep it going if I needed to, have a really cool like community database of all of the like fun facts of our series. And then we would also have a way to help new people who come in quickly navigate, or even for old people like me with like cheese Swiss brain, be able to figure out what was I doing. So yeah, and like niche, there could be niche things, Wolf Quest, Warrior Cats. We have a lot of community-based ones, but it's really spooky to have the community-based ones because many times I've had people troll them or like wreck the hard work that people have done, or sometimes I'll have people go in and they'll like interpret my plots. Like we have some of the Warrior Cat Sims 3 fan wikis have a running theory that they've accepted as canon, which means actually in the plot, that like Petal Star in our Sims 3 Warrior Cat series is actually Bearglow and Misty Pond's mother, and that's not the case. But they repeated it for so long that a lot of people who read that wiki and are part of those communities think it's true. And it's not true. And then when I say it's not true, then everybody gets confused because of this fan wiki. So that's why it'll be like a private wiki that people, like everybody can see it, but only people who I authorize will be able to go in and edit it. So yeah, that's what I'm really hoping. So it'll be really cool. Yeah, Lily, I actually thought that you would probably be our Horsehaven expert. I was like, I don't know, if Lily wanted to get in that, I could totally see her being our Horsehaven expert. So anyway, that's kind of some examples of stuff in the future. And it's not just organizing and filling stuff out. It's also just like having fun. Or like in our Wild Discoveries series, I want to start having a segment at the end. I'm always telling people in the Wild Discoveries, hey guys, you can find wildlife in your backyard too. Everybody who watches the Wild Discoveries always leaves comments like, wow, I wish I lived in the countryside like you, Seri. And I'm like, I'm not in the countryside. I'm in suburbia, but not even that far. I'm like half a mile from the center of a huge downtown. And so what I'm hoping for in our Wild Discovery series is that you guys could submit pictures of wildlife from around where you live, which is really exciting with our Australians because you guys have giant parrots just frolicking in your bushes. But you could submit pictures of wildlife where you live, and I could put it at the end of the videos and be like, here's some examples from our Patreon community of wildlife they found in their backyard. I hope you guys are looking out your windows and seeing what you can find out there. You might be surprised or something like that. So that's another example of like how tree tokens would magically start raining from the sky. So there we go, yeah. That's kind of what I'm hoping. I have a lot of big ideas. I have a lot of things that are kind of going down right now. And it's just, we're making progress, finally. So that's why we have the 2 little tree token forms that you can fill out if you have any trees you would like planted. And so let me see what am I gonna do? Tate, you're gonna stay there. And let me organize what's in my inventory, and then I think we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see if there's any forms filled out. Because of the short notice, I actually don't know if we'll have that many trees to plant today, so we may actually finally build poor Katie's wonderful cat tree, like an actual cat tree that cats scratch their nails on, that she requested a long time ago because my niece and my sister just adopted a 15-year-old cat yesterday named Ryan, and he is a very old black cat who is so cute. I just posted a picture of him on my Instagram. Let me see if I can, or on my Twitter. And then here's my nieceling and her new black cat Ryan, who is 15 years old. He has a grumpy face but a kind heart, and he was rescued yesterday on like Friday the 13th as a black cat, which I thought was kind of cool. And you can see the backpack, the Stacy Plays backpack that I bought for my niece. And actually, if you look close, there's actually like my pins on that backpack too, which is so cute. But so they just adopted him, and so I was thinking what would be really fun in zoo crafting is to actually build a adoption center up in the Village of Light, because we're always finding like those poodles or stray cats and things like that around our world. And instead of adopting animals into our world, kind of the way Stacy does in her series, what I really want to do is start gathering up those stray animals that we come across in our adventures and adopting them out. So we could find like a stray cat or a stray dog or a stray hedgehog wandering around in our zoo crafting world, take it to the adoption center, and then when I go to the adoption center to like hang out at it next time, I could take pictures that people submitted like on Twitter or on Instagram, probably on Twitter because I can't figure out how the heck to get pictures off Instagram, and I could be like, oh, we have a cat for adoption. If you happen to have recently rescued a cat, let me know at my hashtag or something like that. And then in the next episode when we go visit the adoption center, we can have a little wall or a list of like cat adopted by so like Sarah, and then we can show a quick picture of the picture that was sent to me. So I was thinking it'd be fun to adopt out all of the animals that otherwise are left for the lions and for the quicksand and all the other hazards of living in the wilds of Zudesia, and then they can go magically like transform into real life animals, and it'd also be a way to show off people's pets that they adopted. So I think that'd be really cool. Oops. And hello Julia, yes, there is a live stream. Oh, and thank you Daviana. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. And this is a hidden live stream. This is an unlisted one, so it might be a little bit tricky to work. Yeah, Renee, thank you so much. You've got it. And it's also in the pinned section, guys. If you go up into the pins, whenever we happen to have a live stream, it'll always be in the pinned area. So that should help out too. All right, let me check over here. All right, good. Thank you, Osha. I will definitely check that out. Oh, and thank you so much for all of the messages I'm getting, guys, about helping out with the wiki. I will try to get that up soon because I really want to make that happen, because I think it would be so much fun to just have this database of amazing information about our everything. Also, oh, good. Good. All right, good. Just checking in on you guys, making sure that everything is going well. Oh, and let me sort my inventory. So yeah, today is going to be kind of like a more casual day. Yesterday, we spent a lot of in-character build time in the last live stream. And I have some information, some news to tell you guys about future live streams as well, but we'll get there when we get to that. All right, let me go ahead, and I'm actually going to leave all of my stuff here, where it's nice and safe, and then we're gonna go fly off. Nobody panic, we're gonna go into creative mode. We are gonna go fly off to plant some trees and do some work. To plant some trees and do some work in adding in the special things. What about porcupines? Educator William, did you know tigers will occasionally prey on porcupines? Ouch! It must be a careful meal. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot I had him say that. All right, let's wiggle out here. And then Tate, you stay here, and we are gonna go fly off. And I think we'll start over at the tree area, our patron tree area, because that's where we usually plant the trees that you guys submit. But I may start scattering them all over the zoo pretty soon. Just I kind of want to like fill out the tree section that we have. Also, Sin, if you don't mind me asking, what got you into planting trees? Because I'm really kind of curious now. Or planting trees? What the heck? I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. Into basket weaving. Sorry. I sometimes I have a hard time doing like 2 or 3 things at a time. Because basket weaving sounds really cool. Oh, look, there's a horse. There's a horse. I want to adopt it and name it Maddie after the horse that Lily is actually... I'm gonna do that. We're gonna come down and adopt this random horse. See, we could even have horse adoptions so that people could share their horses that they have adopted. But I want to come and I want to name this horse Maddie because Lily is actually watching a foal be born right now. Like Lily in our Discord server, she's actually watching a foal be born, and so I'm really curious. Like that would be really cool. There we go. So, oops, well, I'm gonna use up. So I'm gonna name her Maddie. And then let's go get her. There you go, Maddie. All right, now she is safely inside of here. And there we go. And I wanted a horse named Maddie after the fact that right now, somewhere in the world, somewhere in England, a horse named Maddie is foaling, which sounds really cool. All right, there we go. Let me wiggle over here. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little bit skittered as I'm trying to multitask. And that's just so cool. Yes, and that is really cool just to try out a whole bunch of new things like that. My mom was super big into arts and crafts when I was growing up as well. I mean, she ran a scrapbook store for many years. And now it's really funny because a lot of my arts and crafts tend to be more digital, but I love doing the watercolors that we've been doing lately when we do our Patreon postcards. I really love that. It's actually super good for me as like the workaholic issues I have to be able just to slow down and spend some time painting, and just sometimes I'll just crack the window open on a nicer day, listen to the birds, and just paint for a while. So those postcards are actually proving to be like fantastic paint therapy for me, to the point where I asked Chips if we could special order some of the just like cheap watercolors that I'm using from Amazon and send them to his mom's house. So when we go to North Carolina next month, I'm hoping I can actually spend a lot of my time when we're in the mountains just watercolor painting, and maybe painting a whole bunch of the future postcards while we're there, because we're gonna have a lot of downtime where we're gonna be at the nice little cabin that his mom's renting for us, and we're going to just be looking out over the Blue Ridge, which is the Appalachian Mountains, these beautiful green mountain ranges that just stretch off into the distance. And they're called the Blue Ridge because as the mountains stretch into the distance, they become hazy and blue, and it's very beautiful. So I want to spend a lot of my time sitting at the table on the patio, looking over the mountain range, painting the next few sets of postcards if I feel so inspired. Because we'll spend a lot of time hiking, and there'll be a little bit of kayaking and a little bit of family board game night. But those kinds of trips are also meant to like sit around and everybody has some tea and a book and it's quiet. And so that's kind of my daydream, is that I want to go, and I don't think I can take my watercolors on the plane. So I want to send some watercolors and some postcards to her house. And I want to spend time thinking about you guys and trying to convey the peace and the beauty of those scenes into some little watercolor paintings to send out later. So that's my goal. But all right, yes, we are actually, let me go ahead and wiggle down here. Yeah, we are actually over in the Patreon forest. And actually, if I don't have that many trees to plant today, we can also work on kind of sprucing it up with some paths. And then also, and let's actually time, set day, game mode, or like game rule, do daylight cycle false. Is that it? Game rule, do daylight cycle false. Is that game rule, do daylight cycle false. Yay, there we go. It's all about like what you capitalize. So we'll plant some of the trees that you guys have listed. We may do some of the paths. And then if I don't have too many trees or NPCs to add in today, we may actually do some building in Cloud Sagas in just a little bit. It will be mildly spoiler containing, but I think that you guys will enjoy it if you enjoy Cloud Sagas. And I need some help preparing some of the areas anyway, so it'll be really good. All right, let me see. Oh, that's so cool, Abby. Congratulations on adopting a tree. All right. And let me go ahead and check my little form. It is not too late to submit any of the trees that you guys might want, or NPCs either. I know I like drop, normally the forms, by the way, will be available from like the moment this stream ends until the next month to fill out. And so then when we do our next planting stream, you can fill it in anytime between now and then, like, or like the end of this stream and then. So you'll have like weeks to pick your thing, not an hour. This was just because I had to revamp the streams, or like the forums today, if that makes sense. Let's see, let me come over here and make sure. Yeah, this is just because I had to like revamp the forums today, and it took me until the morning, because saying I procrastinated is not true, but it definitely takes a little while. All right, let's see. Do we have trees? We have 2 trees to plant so far. Wonderful. Let me go ahead and see. What trees do we have? Hopefully, hang on. I've got to see. Okay. Okay. Good. Wonderful. Okay, good. All right. Let me see. I have 2 trees to plant. And I believe one is from you, Lily, my friend. There we go. Okay. And Lily, I would love to know, if you don't mind sharing with us, what is it about Yutsu trees that you like? Because I noticed, I think you have some trees from before, and I think, are you like our Yutsu gal? Like, do you have, let me grab my bone meal, and let me grab a sign, a nice sign, and maybe I can even grab a little Yutsu, because I would love to know why you guys like the trees that you pick sometimes. Where they're clear, there we go. Go away, Minecraft Rain, you are too loud. Like, I think, is this your tree? I really feel badly that I wasn't adding signs to all the trees last time, because now I'm like, is this your tree? What about this one? I know those are Alari's trees with the tiny T-Rex, and these ones over here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, your tree. I've only got 2 trees to plant so far, so we might actually end up doing some work in Cloud Sagas very shortly here. Though we do have a cat tree that I need to make, and we might start a little cat, or we might start like a little cat cafe. A cat cafe would be good, to have like a cat cafe and rescue center. And fun fact, I'm actually thinking about starting, and I know I'm talking a lot today. I'm sorry if I'm just kind of rambling. I am really worn out from the stream last night, and I am coming up with so many ideas and trying to get so much done before we leave in May. And so I'm like talking about so much stuff, but I'm thinking about doing a Sims 4 series that would be based around having the Cat Cafe series going. And in the Cat Cafe series, we would not only try to run like a top tier business cat cafe, but we would also have foster kittens. So we would adopt a whole bunch of kittens, and we would raise them to adults, and then adopt them out by putting them on the gallery for people to adopt out. But I think that would make a really good series, and I was wondering if it would be more fun to stream on Twitch and kind of do that together, but I kind of want to do both. I don't know. I'm having a hard time deciding. I might do the Cat Cafe series like on the main YouTube channel, and then maybe we'll just like have a foster pet rescue or something on the Twitch thing. But let me know what you guys think, because I think that would be really fun, because you don't know what they're gonna grow up into in The Sims 4. They're just like, you get them as babies and you don't know what they're gonna look like as adults, and I think that could be really, really fun, because then every time one grows up it'd be like, what is it gonna be? And then in Sims 4 we can put it on the gallery, and it's so easy for people to adopt them into their Sims households, and they would have watched them grow up in the cat cafe. Kind of like Tiny Lions near my house is a cat cafe, but they're an adoption center too. Like, they're run by the Humane Society. So I think that would be really fun. And then yeah, there was a definite, yeah, we're actually, Sin, I have all of the Sims expansions, so I was thinking of making it like either a restaurant or maybe like a bookshop, and we could sell books about cats, or we could sell like a whole bunch of really cute oh dear, that Yutsu tree's a little small, Lily. I'm gonna try to get you a slightly bigger tree. Or we could sell like cat related things, like cat related items, or pictures of the cats. Just imagine that. We could take like a bunch of cute pictures of the cats and then like upsell them. That would be really cool. All right, let's see. Let's try this again, Lily. I'm gonna get you a big Yutsu tree. But all right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to focus on one thing at a time. But yeah, we had a stream last night. I don't think YouTube is really informing. Oh, Lily, Oh, there we go. For a second there, your tree wasn't really showing up. And Lily, it appears that this ostrich likes your tree. This is adorable. Well, I'm glad that you seem to appreciate it, sir. All right, let's go ahead. This is Lily's wonderful tree. So we're going to come on over, and it is simply going to say Lily, kind of mysteriously. It's just going to just be like, this is for Lily. In fact, let's open this up, make it a little bigger. Right over here. There we go. Maybe I can even format it. No? Help? What have I done? Let's try that again. All right, Lily, let me get your beautiful tree planted so we can have Lily. We can have your tree. And then hopefully I can make the text a little bigger. And then hopefully I want to make it, let's do, no, not Lilio. Oh, why do I always have to mess up when I try formatting? Okay, I can't do it in italics at the moment, Lily, because I apparently am completely messing up. Okay, Alt. Okay, there we go. Yes, okay, I did it. Oh, now I ruined it. Okay, wait. Okay, there we go. Yes, okay, sorry, Lily, I'm having fun. Yes, I won. I defeated the sign. Okay, and let me see if I can put like a little Yutsu fruit somewhere. Can I scooch it? Okay, up, maybe down. We're gonna put it down, and then I wonder if I can put a Yutsu up as well. A Lilio. I know that is kind of funny. Forgive me, Lily. That is kind of funny though. It's like, this is for Lilio. All right, one thing at a time. I'll tell you guys about all my other ideas that I've got rolling around for future things in the future. For now, we'll plant these trees. So we have Lily's Yutsu tree. Beautiful and a wonderful addition to our gorgeous forest. I kind of feel like I want to bring Junior like on a picnic out here in an upcoming episode. Just have like a really nice picnic here, and it'd be just a really lovely walk through this park with my son while I scream and tell him not to walk into like the water, stop trying to drown, stop trying to find lava, don't get eaten by that zombie that spawns under the sacred oak sapling and things like that. Seri 1 sign 0, thank you. Also, Julia, that is a sign from the Bibliocraft mod. There we go. So that is the sign from the other mod. Also, yeah, Sin, I love that idea of like having an artist sim and they can come in and draw pictures of the cats. So yeah, I'm coming up with a lot of things that we'll probably be doing. For now, I'll focus on the trees. I've been having a lot of fun coming up with some of these things. All right, so Lily, let me go ahead and mark that down that we have taken care of. There we go. That we have taken care of your tree. There, okay. And then let me, wonderful, okay. And then, oh, I have more trees, thank goodness. Okay, all right. And then let me make sure. Ah, I found it. Oh, that's so cool! Desiree, I love that! Oh my gosh. Okay, so Desiree is the next person with a tree that she would like planted. Desiree, let me add that in. Let me just go through. I have a little list now, you guys. I have a proper little list to keep track of everything. So that way I don't lose, let me see, there we go. So that way I don't lose track of what we're up to. Tree on April 14th. And that way I can keep track of how many points you guys still have. And Desiree, you still have a lot of points, but you can save them for anything you want. Okay, there we go. And so we're going to go ahead, and Desiree's tree is up next, and she would like to plant a tree of transformation. And happy birthday, happy early birthday, by the way. Your birthday is like right around the corner then. That is so cool. I love, and you guys are gonna love her sign. This is so neat. All right, where's our tree of transformation? There we go. And let me get my bone meal out. Let me get my sign out. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna win the battle against this sign, by the way. This is really cool. Oh my gosh, she already, oh my gosh, Lily! Lily! Oh my goodness! Lily! She already had her baby that quickly? That is amazing! Oh my goodness! That is really cool. Also, Lori, and anybody who's wondering like how many points they have, make sure you ask me in the tree token shop so that I don't lose track But let me check after I plant Desiree's tree. We have some trees of transformation over here. Desiree, I think we have your whole... I really need to work on this. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys. I came over here one night in some of my downtime, which is very rare. And this is the Rainbow Oak Tree Canyon, or like the crater that we made. And it was a bit of an accident. I messed up my math and I accidentally planted 25 instead of 3 rainbow oak trees for Desiree and her wonderful daughter Gretchen. So we have an entire rainbow oak tree crater that I'm working on, and I was trying to figure out how to make it like look like a really cool crater and have like rainbow sort of almost like Rainbow Road from Mario Kart trails going through it. And I tried out a whole bunch of things to make it look Rainbow Roady, and it just didn't quite look right. But I figured out if we do these stone paths that have these cool gemstones, then they're coming along really nicely. I actually watched so much of, oh, what's that anime? The cute anime, like with the big boyfriend who's like really scary looking, but he's super nice. I can't remember the name of the anime, but I watched like so many episodes of that again while I built this, and I made a little pond thing right over here. Here, we'll loosen it up like that. But this is my attempt to kind of begin to make the rainbow crater look a little bit more fitting. So we might work on this later too. It's just going to be a whole bunch of mixed gemstones coming through the rainbow crater. But Desiree, you do often plant trees every month. So as time goes on, we'll fill this in with your trees as well. So let me actually come over here. And I think it might be really cool to have the tree of transformation sort of in the center like this. So let me see if I can get a good spot for it, like right about here. Right about there, I think. And then we can always make this pond bigger later. But, oh, there we go. Oh, it just is perfectly tucked in. I love that. Oh, look at that. And now it's just right at the heart of all of these rainbow oaks. And it'll just spread out like that. That is so cool. Oh, so this is your spot. I need to show this off on the main episode so that everybody can see it, because this is nice. All right, and we're going to come down here and we're going to give your sign the special message that you asked for. So here we go. This is going to be, and it's going to take me a minute to figure out how we can format this, but this is Desiree's 23rd. When you have number dyslexia, you always get to stay young with me, my friend. Your 23rd birthday wish. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. And we're gonna come on down. Be kind to seagulls. There. So that is Desiree's 32nd birthday wish. There we go. I said it properly that time. That took a lot of effort. I know, you're 23rd. Like, if you guys watch carefully, I'm serious when I talk about, no pun intended on the serious thing, by the way, but I'm serious about having number dyslexia, because if you watch again and again and again, you'll hear me flip the numbers, and that was a perfect example. Oh my goodness. But there we go. So we have your beautiful tree planted over here with your beautiful birthday wish. And oh, hey, alpaca everybody. Oh, Katsia, hi. There we go. So now we have that planted for you, and it looks really lovely here in the center of the crater. I very much like it, and I took notes so I know that we're on track for having the proper number of trees, which makes me so happy. Oh yeah. All right, and then let me come over here and check on everything. And yes, thank you so much to all of you who are messaging me about the wiki stuff. I will try later this evening and over this weekend. I have the wiki actually, and I have it. I just need to like set up the security. I need to figure out the layout. It's really bare bones right now, but maybe you guys are good at that too. Let's see. Let me catch up. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for all the nice messages. Okay, yes. Oh, and I think I put the right, did I flip it again? Okay. Okay, good. It's 30-second. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. Wait, does it say, hang on. 20, is that correct? Ah! I'm sorry. That's what you guys were talking about. See, okay, 23rd, and I still had it 32nd. There we go. Oh my gosh. I'm not very good with the numbers. I'm trying to convince Chips that we need to let him handle a lot of the money things, and he's just like, well, you know, he's very good with math, actually. He's very, very good with math. And let me check the next tree. Dun 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 dun. Hang on one second. Okay, and then let me check something. And then, okay, good. Okay, good. All right, Izzy, or Emmy, excuse me, you have one tree to plant. Let me make sure we have it lined up. Which one, which one? I could have sworn that somebody else requested a tree earlier. Okay, and then, okay, yeah, okay, good. And let me go ahead and Emmy, this will, I'll message you too. Okay, so Emmy, that's a very sweet sign, good. And that'll use those. Okay, sorry, I'm doing some math. Not my dreaded math. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. All right, and then tree of transformation, give me just a second. Okay, so we've got another tree of transformation, and this one is from Emmy, and she would like a sign that says, this tree is loved, which I think is very sweet. And a lot of you guys actually love the trees of transformation, which I think is very, very sweet. Because we're beginning to see like a theme emerge in our Patreon for us, which is really cool. So Emmy, I'm gonna go ahead and plant your tree over here. And also I really need to come through and I need to remove all of these tulips. I remember thinking, oh, this is a beautiful, perfect area to be able to plant everybody's trees. And instead, no, I didn't mean it. There we go. And instead it's just a mess. It's just a mess of flowers that are always in my way. Alright, this tree is loved. There. What a lovely message. It's almost very like a poem. And let me put in from Emmy. There we go. There. Alright, so there's that one. And now we have an expanding forest over there. Gosh, this makes me happy. This makes me so happy. I cannot wait to show it off more on the proper... I can't wait to show it off more on the proper episodes that we have. Alright. And yeah, I'm 30. Woohoo! Let's see. Oh my gosh, Lily! She went from like start to finish in 12 minutes with having that baby. Oh my gosh, Maddie. Are you allowed to tell us how many foals she's had? Like if you're a seasoned mom as a horse, like is it just after like 2, like your second foal, you got this? Or is it like maybe by your 4th? How many horses are you supposed to have as foals are you supposed to have as a horse? I actually know very little about horse breeding. Oh, hey! Oh no, Frostfang, is it really nice over where you're at right now? Oh, I'm so sorry, Fang. I think that would, I could see how if you worked anywhere that had to do with like outdoor plants and the nicer weather starts coming, it could be completely overwhelming because everybody would be very excited. Everybody would be really eager to go ahead and see what the plants are doing. All right. Oh, there we go. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. And I don't think Courtney is popping around right now. So let me go ahead. How many? How many? Okay. 1 second. Sorry, if I'm muttering to myself, this is just like the, there we go, where I just kind of talk to myself as I figure out what is next on the to plant list. I need this. And now we have got a pink cherry blossom tree. There we go. Okay, good. All right, so we have a pink cherry blossom tree planted by Dorkney. And I will put that in. I don't think she's with us at the moment. I think I saw her a little bit ago. Oh my gosh, Naviana, that is just absolutely cracking me up. Oh wow, that is so cool, Kfern, that you're waiting for that you're waiting for puppies to be born. Oh gosh, and yeah, it's actually raining here. We actually, okay, hang on 1 second. As for what's considered a seasoned mom, when they've had 2 or 3 foals, then they are seasoned. It's usually based on age, how many they can have, how well they foal, and how well they recover after foaling. Some mares can have a foal every year, some need a year to recuperate. That's really cool. Thank you. I didn't know, like, what's the average, like how many are you supposed to have? Like, I know when my uncle bred his Labradors, they would give it a year between the puppies, but like 3 litters was considered the absolute max for the best moms. Usually you would only have like 2 litters of puppies if you were going to be doing it professionally. And then they got out of it entirely and ended up only having 1 litter. But I remember when he bred his labs and I was a really little kid, it was so interesting because sometimes like Babe, one of the first puppy births that I ever got to attend, had 11 puppies, and they were all the colors a Labrador could come in. Some of them were brown, some of them were platinum blonde, some of them were white, some of them were black, and some of them were reds. It was beautiful. It was like looking at all the puppy color rainbows, and 11 of them was a lot. We had to bottle feed so many puppies. And then next time he had Jessie, and Jessie was the next one to have puppies like 4 years later, and she had 13 all brown puppies that looked identical to one another. And I remember thinking it was kind of less exciting when they're all the same color, but that sounds terrible. Just it was definitely a good lesson when I was really little at how interesting genetics can be and how dominant genes will really be dominant. So it was definitely a hands-on lesson back then. Yeah, and we're going to, yeah. Oh, poor Penny. I hope she perks up soon. And yeah, Desiree, we have the exact same storm going on right now, actually. We have your storm too. I told Chips that my friend Desiree, she's up somewhere like maybe around the Toronto area and she's having a big storm. And he just nodded and he was like, yep, it's probably the exact same one we're having right now. Let's see. Oh, and Desiree, Chips told me to tell you sorry about the storm, by the way. And I don't know if that joke will go over some people's heads, but he wanted me to tell you sorry that you're having some heavy ice and snow. All right, but yeah, don't mind me, just muttering to myself. And now we have Dorkney's tree to plant, and she asked for a pink cherry sapling. So let's see if we can start spreading our little area out pretty good. I'm kind of thinking that I kind of want to put this tree over here. So I think I'm gonna, hello, oh, guys, it's the flower-loving goats. I forgot about them from our last stream. They help us out by coming, and what they do for us is they eat all these flowers. So I can actually go ahead and kind of put it down. Look at her go. That's right, goats. You eat all those flowers, so I have a little bit of room to work. Oh my gosh, there's some Twilight Forest bunnies that just ran into a sheep's hoof and died. That was different. Okay then. Yeah. I'll let him know you say thanks, Desiree. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put down this pink cherry sapling for Dorkney and check if we have any other trees. No, it needs to be bigger. It needs to be bigger. There we go. Yeah, welcome to the chill streams. These are the behind the scenes, my hair is actually down sort of streams. And this is gonna be for Dorkney. I think I'm gonna put it up here. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and just have, there we go. And we'll go ahead and change it up in the future if she has an idea of if she would like a different note, because I just added in no or Doku no. These signs are really trying to defeat me today. Let's try again. There we go. No, I want this one. No, stop being different colors. Thank you, goats. Oh, they're fighting. These two goats are actually fighting one another over the right to eat all of these flowers. All right, let's come over here. There we go. Stop it! Okay, I give up. We're just gonna have to go ahead and put a normal sign, no italics. And then I can always change that later. Alright, hang on 1 second, because I do have a couple people asking about tokens, and I can definitely help y'all out. Give me just a moment. And there. Alright, and you two keep fighting over those spots too. Alright. All right, let me help out Katsia. Let me check. I got this. And there we go. Okay, I'm gonna message you in just a second. And I saw Alari floated by a second ago. And if you guys are just popping in, let me message you. Yeah, if you guys are just popping in, then I do have, you can always submit down in the new tree token shop that we have. There we go. Sorry that took me so long. But we have a little tree token shop under the live stream. No, Desiree, I'm so sorry. There's so much terrifying snow and ice. Oh no. Oh, my friend, it's just cloudy with like rain overhead right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's see. And there we go. So now we have Dorkney's bit done. Good. Let me go ahead. All right, so all of the trees that I currently have are now planted. That I currently have listed are planted. Let me check for the token shop for the animal adoptions and see if there's anything I can add in really quickly. The NPCs I may have to do a little bit on the side, like off camera at first, because they'll take me a little bit longer to have to do some edits. But the trees I can plant, and I can definitely show off the NPCs in the upcoming episode then. Also, that's a beautiful name. Okay, I think we're pretty much good there. Osha, I will add in your snails in just a bit. Okay, so yeah, we don't really have anything else that people have submitted just yet, but don't fret. We'll definitely have more going on. All right, so I think what we're actually gonna do, I'm going to fly back over, or why am I flying everywhere? I'm gonna teleport myself over to the Village of Light. Why oh, I don't have any waypoints, that's why. All right, we're gonna fly over to the Village of Light, and I'm actually going to go ahead and work on making a cat tree for a little bit, because a long time ago, about 2.5-3 years ago, our wonderful pally of the Discord sent in a dollar for a tree, and she was wondering if a cat tree could be made. And for a long time I didn't make the cat tree because I was trying to figure out how I would make a tree, a tree with green leaves, and fill it with cats, and it really perplexed me. And I was trying to figure out, where would that go in the zoo? How would it work? How will I get the cats to stay in the tree? Should I put a whole bunch of NPC cats inside of the tree? And it turns out that she was actually asking for a cat tree, like cat scratch on it, sort of cat tree. So color me embarrassed. So I'm going to be making a cat tree over in the Village of Light now. So let me fly over there. And then we can actually work a little bit on making a rescue shop, I think, maybe? So let's fly this way. And I really do think that it would be kind of nice to maybe come over here. And then maybe over, like, see, there's all these stray dogs over here. So it would be fun to build a rescue area where we could take the animals and we could adopt out the animals. And then people could send in their pictures of their pets and say that they adopted some of the stray animals that are just wandering our world. And then I won't have them here next to graves that are in the ground in my Village of Light, possibly threatening their well-being. So yeah, I think I want to do that. Apparently at one point I was going to plant a vineyard. Oh, actually a vineyard would look really nice over here. Maybe I should move the adoption place. I need lots of room, maybe, for the animals to roam. I kind of feel like this would be sort of nice, like you could walk in, but the vineyard would look really good there. And maybe this is nice. Okay, hang on guys, I'm gonna find a good spot and then we're gonna build like a cat tree for cats to scratch on. Yeah, I'm talking about your cat tree. If you're looking, Katie. I know, and there's graves again and hooligans, who knows why. I've given up trying to understand the logic. This might be a good spot. It's kind of far from the Tree of Light though, so maybe we'll kind of have it be over here. I think this might be a good spot for a little animal adoption area. So this will be the spot where I'll at least build a cat tree today, and then we can put one inside of my house. Oh, actually, yeah, I know what we're gonna do. Okay, this will be where I will put the animal adoption area in the future. We may work on that. Today, I actually need to do some work in Cloud Sagas, if it's not related to putting in NPCs or trees. So I'm gonna fly over here. We're gonna give the cat tree to my security cats this time, but we will make a cat tree that the cats for the future adoption area will get. Why is there another grave over here? Is it just me, or are there a lot more graves than usual just popping up? I don't know if the graveyard mod actually makes new graves spawn, but if so, that is just nonsense. All right, let's scooch, let's scooch. Hey, Katie, I hope you had a good nap. I'm really glad that you got some rest. I know this is hard because you work nights. Like, this is not the best. Let me go ahead and have some water. Okay, and we're gonna try making a cool cat tree that my cats can like scratch on and everything, and that people can also recognize as a cat tree. So let's see, I want some wool. I think it needs to be like, yeah, I think like the wool, this kind of light gray wool will be good for now. And once we get a basic idea of what it can look like, then I'll be able to make it look a little different in the future. And also maybe I should go on the ground to do this, because chisel can be an unforgiving mod sometimes. Yeah, the sort of light got lost. It was terrible. What actually happened was so terrible and sad, and a mistake on my part. It just fell out of my backpack, like it fell out of my inventory while I was doing some work. And the next thing you know, it's like lost forever. So I have to get it back. That's definitely a goal of mine. Come on, shaver thing. Can't you go the other direction? I could have sworn this thing didn't just do long sides. Hang on. Shaver, small brush, eraser. No, I don't want you to cut like that. I want you to cut across the top. Oh, curses. I've ruined it. All right, hang on, guys. So we're gonna make a cat tree using the chisel mod, which can be a little bit of a pain in the rump sometimes, but I think it'll work out well. Basically, I think what I want to do... Oh, here, I've got an idea. I may have to do this the hard way at first, because for some reason it doesn't want to do things the long way. Yeah, this is devincing, in case you guys have never seen it. And what you can basically do... And what you can basically do is you can come on in and you can break blocks apart into smaller blocks, which is really useful. And it makes a little bit of a mess. It's much, much, much easier to do in creative, or else suddenly all of these little blocks become something that you have to like worry about. In fact, I think this is going to be faster. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of be cheaty, and instead of have to break this whole thing apart, I now have some tiny sculpture pieces, some tiny little block pieces. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come across, and whatever fits inside of a cube's worth of Minecraft space is going to become a new item, basically. So I'm going to make a flat new item right over here. There we go. And actually, this isn't going to help me the way I thought, but I can use the tiny blocks to build like a flat new surface that's of different shapes and sizes than what you can find in Minecraft. And so now when I copy it, it just is that one little square piece of space. So that's really helpful, except I realized I put it in the wrong spot. Curses! There we go. So what I'm going to do now, I have these little pieces. Hang on. Sometimes if you need a block to reset, there. I saw it for just a split second. Okay, it's not gonna work there. It'll work over here, maybe? Okay, hang on. Sorry, guys. Devincing is very finicky to work with, but I'm gonna try to make this cat tree, and it's gonna be fun. There we go. So I accidentally made the block a little bit too high, the little skinny layer, because I want it to go down a little bit, like so. And I'm not sure how big we'll make this cat tree, but it might be fun if I can make a whole bunch of modular pieces, and then we can always go through and we can change the size of the cat tree in the future by adding more pieces. But it is indeed very tedious, Julia. It is very tedious. Devincing is working with very small, tiny pieces very slowly, which is why divinsing things are very, very special. There we go. So now I have a piece that goes higher. So if I put it down, it copies the position that I built it on. So it's going to go up on top of where all of that space a normal block would be. And that's good for my purposes though, because I want to come in with these oak wood planks. And let's clear that out of the way. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come under my sculpture piece and I'm going to find the center like so. And let me go ahead and copy this whole thing again. Go a little higher so it's easier to work on. And then I'm going to come under it. And now I can move down and I can make a cat tree base like so, which is quite helpful actually. How many spots? Whoops. And if you mess up, thankfully, no! If you mess up, thankfully, you can go ahead and chisel away a piece. Don't do what I just did, because then you just like knock the whole thing down. All right, let's do this. Hang on. But it is very, very tedious, which is why divinsing things are super special. And if you ever see somebody specializing in making divinsing stuff, then you know that they have worked a long time very hard on something. Let's go this way. Hey, I shouldn't have creepy Minecraft sounds playing this close to my house. All right, is this far enough down? Let me see. Is this the bottom? It sure is. All right, so now I can come over and I can actually go ahead and add in a base to my cat tree, like so. Yeah, right click, not left click. I'll knock the whole thing down. But how many of you guys have used divinsing? Because I've been watching. I need to get back on Paula. I'm actually trying really hard to make sure that I can get back on Paula maybe tomorrow and do a whole bunch of recording there. I have to update my mods. And then once I get my mods updated, everything will be smooth sailing. But a lot of you guys for like the builds on Paula have been amazing. Oh my gosh, with the divinsing pieces. The dedication, the detail, it's been fantastic. There we go. You know, I think I might actually cut the... No, not that part. I might cut some of the edges off of the cat tree. So it kind of has like the rounded look a little bit more. Maybe? Do I like that better? I kind of like that a little bit better, to be completely honest. It has a lot more character. There we go. Did I take too much? I took too much. And then I can put some back. But yeah, this can be, it can be a little tedious, but not in a bad way. And I know that there's a piece there. I don't know what happened to it though. Hang on. All right, we'll take it out and put it back in. That's better. Oh, do I have a lot of gifts waiting for me in Paula? Oh dear. All right, I'll get over there and we'll just have to have like a gift explosion series of episodes, and then I can get back into everything else. Sorry about that, guys. I just got overwhelmed with trying to keep up on all the different series and live streaming and everything else. All right, so this is one part of the cat tree, and you can see how much longer it takes to build these kinds of things, but it's just so much fun. And I need to make more parts of it. Like I want to make the little cubby holes the cats can hide in that can go next to it. So let me get the wool back out, and then we can also make it a little taller. If I had copied the base earlier, I could do that. What's cool about the sculpture pieces though, is that now I can like come over and we can make it taller, and I could take out both of the linking parts, or I can come over next to it. Here, let's do this. I can come over next to it, and now I want to make like a cute little cat cubby hole where they can just kind of like crawl inside the hole and kind of crawl through the other side. So let me go ahead and make that really quickly. And I'm just gonna peck that away. Oh, divinsing pixel art. Oh, that's so cool. Yay. Oh, Daviana, I'm so excited to hear that this is like that's something that you're really an expert in. And yeah, the divinsing stuff is really interesting. And back when Pavo was doing Zoocrafting, he used to do like special episodes where he would speed build divins, and that was always really fun to watch because he would just do like a speed build of all of this tedious little pecking away at work. And you could see how the pixel art would come together. And some of my favorite things that I have in Zoocrafting are actually divinsing projects. Like my shiny tree log that lights up areas so it looks a little bit more naturalistic. That is a devincing project. And then my cow plant that Luca made for me, that's a devincing project. They allow you to make so many beautiful detailed pieces, and I just feel like it brings so much more personality, since we're working on a cat tree, into whatever you're making. So I do love devincing. It just is very time consuming, so you got to be ready to kind of settle in and invest in it, and it does make a huge mess, so you want to be ready for that. If I do devincing, I usually do it in creative just because I mess up so much. And I'm usually on a timetable. I don't have time to mess up. There's no time to make mistakes like this. In survival, it's so much easier to fix. All right, there we go. Let me take that off. Oh, there's a little rooster. Oh, there's a community farm. Oh man, yeah, I need to get back into Paula. And it's just literally been time and exhaustion and trying to keep up with everything. And I love seeing what you guys have made. It makes me so excited to see like everybody really get to be friends and get to know each other and help each other out with creative projects. It's just everything I always wished that I could make a server into, but I just don't have the time. And it's coming to life, and it just, oh, my heart. It's so happy. There we go. All right, let's peck away at these. Plus, it's been really sweet to see how many people talk about how it's helped them so much, or how happy the community there makes them, and that just makes me smile from ear to ear. Like, if that's all I ever end up having contributed to the world, then I'm still very, very happy. Like, that's a good thing. All right, let's check this way. We're almost there. This is cute. And what we'll do is we'll save each of the little modular cat tree pieces, and we'll be able to save them for any future projects that we end up having. There we go. See, and now we have a little cubby hole that the cats can go into. So what I can do is I can come over and copy the cubby hole and then put it up against like so, put it up against the other part of the cat tree, and we're having an expanding cat tree area. You know, one of Chips's sister's cat's favorite spots to lie down is actually just like a little cat nest. Holy cadoodles! Hello! Daviana! No way! No! Can I just hire you to do that? Holy cow! Ah! And here I am with this cat tree. I cannot even. Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys do really amazing things with devincing. I think that there's like a way you can copy things in devincing, because I would seriously like kind of just put that in zoo crafting. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Like, these mushrooms are devincing, and I thought that was clever, but that's definitely something else. I've seen some amazing things you guys have done. Like, who was it who just had the rowlet and the chikorita a little bit ago? And there, yeah, I've got to see what you guys have done with devincing, because that's just too cool. All right, and let's make a cute little cat bed right over here. Oh, and maybe I can make a little ball of yarn, and we could put like a little ball of yarn somewhere. That would be nice. And a good thing with devincing is sometimes less is more too, I find. Like, if you try to make it a little bit too complicated and complex, it can really be confusing. But if you just make it like nice, there we go. Yeah, the rowlet! Lavissa did the rowlet. That's right. It was that rowlet. That was so beautiful. Yeah, I gotta haul my bunny hunkers back onto Paula. I'm hoping I can have that at the very least as a regular Sunday thing. Definitely more often than that if I can. And that way I can show off people's things. It could be like my little traveling giraffe, and I'm definitely wanting to go and record a ton of episodes because I am going to be traveling, and there's something so special about that, like knowing I get to like travel in character as Seri the giraffe and then go do some traveling in real life. All right, let's see. Let's put this over here. It actually kind of looks like a cat tree. Katie! Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I really hope, I really hope, Lily, that the foal does very well. Oh my goodness. All right, let me have a little sip of water. It's a very simple cat tree. And in the future, I can actually change the, I'll be able to change like what color the wool is. I just kind of wanted to get an idea of like what it would look like. Let me look up cool cat trees. If you guys have cool cat trees for cats, I want to look up some cool cat trees and see if I can get some more ideas. Some of these things are ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh, and you know what's missing? Kind of like that scratchy post looking part. So let's actually see if I can come up with, where's my bamboo? Like this short tassel stuff. Let's see if I can actually put the short tassel pieces down, because that would look really good. Hey, come back here. Are you going to be a good divinsing piece for me? Yes, it is. Thank goodness. All right. So instead of having this wood here, what if we swapped it out so that we had like the little tassel pieces? Does it look that much different? Does it make it look a little teeny bit more? I think it'd be better if we added it maybe on the exterior like so. Hang on a second. Yeah, this is the kind of detail work where normally when I build divinsing things, I'll just kind of load up a stream and zen out for a little while. Whoop! To kind of see how it looks. Hang on. All right, let me swiggle around here. And then up like here. And then over here. All right, let's see. Too big now. That's too big. Too big. I don't want that one. And it just kind of confuses the textures compared to the oak tree, I think. Yeah, it just kind of confuses the textures compared to the oak tree. So we'll go ahead and chop it down. And we still have the other sculpture that we can put right here. There we go. All right, let me look up cool cat trees. And yeah, maybe hay. Like, I like my short tassel bamboo, but what is my monkey? My hay look like? I think the hay bale is gonna look too close to the oak wood too, unfortunately. Oh, what? Look at those ridiculous cat trees. That is so cool. Wow. Yeah, this is just a baby novice cat tree compared to all of this. This is amazing. Look at these. I wonder if I can make a slopey one, or maybe a cool one with a little cat. Oh my gosh, look at these. Oh, there's one with plants. That's really cool. I love the one with plants actually. I want to try something like that. All right, let me come in here and carefully put away some of the pieces that I have made so far. And yeah, this is just very, very basic. Hang in there, Katie. We'll definitely expand to have more interesting looking cat tree pieces. This is just to like give me an idea of at least getting a start going. Let's see, what should I put down next? Let me think. I'm thinking maybe some little stairs would be kind of cute. So let me try making like a little stair section for the kitty cats where they can kind of wiggle up. Let's grab. I need some new oak pieces. And we'll do this for just a couple more pieces. And then I'm going to double check to make sure I'm not missing anybody else's tree submissions really quickly. And then I do need to do some building in for cloud sagas that I think you guys could be a huge help on. Let me do this. Look at those! Oh my gosh! Katie, I love those ones with the trees at the back. That's a cat tree. That's a cat tree, all right. I need to figure out some way to like twist the leaves up behind it. That is just so cool. Oh man, now this is so lame. I need to figure out a cool way to like add in those plants. That is so cool. Okay, maybe I can do like this cool tree. Okay, let me see. Oh, Desiree, I would definitely recommend looking up like silk plants. I got a whole bunch of silk plants off Amazon and I washed them several times in just hot water to like get all of the dye and all of the chemicals out of it. And then I put them up at the back of my birds' cages. But you definitely want to use like twist ties to hold the plants up against the sides of the cages and the back of the cage, because otherwise the birds will poop all over them and make it quite messy. So yeah, that can cause a lot of problems. Yes, you can do divinsing with leaves. What's this one, Katie? I want to see this one. Oh my gosh. People have the coolest cat trees. Okay, Katie, that's officially, I'm stopping like everything I'm doing here. That's officially the one I'm going to copy. I'm going to copy over all of these pieces really quickly. So here we go. I've got these pieces. I'm going to remove these pieces from midair. We're going to go ahead and this very plain utilitarian sort of cat tree that I have roughly begun to construct, I'm going to go ahead and wiggle over and put into my cat security area. So Major Calhoun, Captain Kaz, I come bearing gifts for you. Slightly glitchy gifts because I don't know why they're doing that, but we'll go ahead and put down like a couple cat tree sections for these two cats right over here. At least it's something. It actually is really cool to make it modular like that, and we'll make more pieces that we can kind of expand as time goes on. That's actually really fun. Oh my gosh, because it's like having a real cat tree that you can just kind of like mix and match and put together. So you two, I present to you a cool cat tree system that we're working on. I will expand it as time goes on. And I definitely need to make sure we have the pieces stored somewhere so I can continue to make more of them. But I do want to go over, and I think what I want to do is it would be really cool to put down some of the pieces for a cat tree like that we could have filled with cats. Oh, actually, for that one, the last one that you showed me, Katie, I kind of want to use that one for my feline security team area. Huh. I wish I could make it as cool as the idea is. Let me see. Let me see. Where can I put it? See, that's the problem. The things I want to do with that, it's not made yet. And so I have to start trying to think, where would I put it? How would I construct it? How would I make it look? So I need to figure out like where I can tuck it away. Yeah, I think, okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that really big one, and I'm going to go ahead, and that's going to be the centerpiece for the feline security area that I want to make. That's actually one of my upcoming projects in zoo crafting. And that might actually be kind of fun to do as like a speed build too. So I'm going to go ahead and save that inside of my projects folder. There we go. And then I'm going to try to modify the one that I have for Captain Kaz and Major Calhoun just a little bit so that, oh look, this is perfect. Okay, this is gonna be perfect. Major Calhoun and Captain Kaz, I can make it so their cat tree can go over the little entrance over here. So I'm gonna work on modifying this one for now so that we can have it fit them a little bit better and maybe like have some little tassels that come down. And then I will do the big one, the big giant one. I want it to be a centerpiece for like an actual like feline security area where people can adopt out cats. So yeah, that's gonna be the feline security rec room basically. And I've been wanting to build that, and I'm thinking like somewhere in this jungle, but I'm gonna have to build that in the upcoming project. So for now, I'm gonna use the basic one really quickly, and I'm going to make a base. Maybe over here. Okay, watch out, Captain Kaz. Watch out, Major Calhoun. I should definitely be doing this outside, but I'm taking a risk. The risk wasn't worth it. All right, I'm gonna go build this outside so I don't make a huge mess. But I'm going to build more of the basic one that can go kind of over in a little archway. And I'm gonna add in some of the little birdie things that they have. There we go. Yeah, today's a really exhausting day for some reason. I think it's kind of the weather. Spring's on the way, but it's definitely taking a while to settle in. All right, there's that, and there's that. And, all right. Yeah, sorry this is taking me so long, Katie. It's a little bit trickier to build because devincing takes me a long time to work with. And hopefully, if I have like a base to work with, and then we can make it look like, there we go. And then I can put down a little ladder. Queenie? Suffocated in a wall. Queenie was one of my finches. That's not cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to go see what that nonsense is all about in just a little bit. In fact, here, Katie, I think I'm gonna have to work on this. Devincing. I am not very good with devincing. It takes me so long. I think I'm gonna work on it a little bit off camera because it's frustrating me to kind of like fight it. I want to make it look really cool. Huh. Let me see. Yeah, this is a good start, I think, for some modular pieces that I can move around. But I think devincing, let me work on the devincing pieces off camera, and then I will show you the pieces that I finish, because it takes me so long. So I think what I'll do is I'll chill out to like maybe a live stream or two, and I can make like the whole kit and caboodle, and then I'll be able to like make it arch over. I can have little dangly pieces. It just definitely takes a long time because I need to figure out how to put everything down just right. Can I be, well, you know, I'm almost halfway there on this. And how to put down the ladder and build it. It's just very tedious work, so it's hard to do it on the live stream because I feel conflicted. There we go. Like, I have to rage at it. The detail work is usually stuff that I often lose my temper towards a little bit, but not in a bad way. Like, I wonder if I could make this look like a little ladder. Oh! Oh wait, was that the wrong one? That was the wrong one! No, don't do that! Oh gosh, you know what? It would be really cute to come in here and do a whole bunch of details like they have Impala over at one of Jacqueline's houses. There we go, with a bunch of leaves coming down. But yeah, okay. So, yeah, the finches, I think, just, they glitch into the walls. And that happens sometimes, but I actually was going to have a big episode hatching a bunch of eggs coming up pretty soon in zoo crafting. All right, let's see, let's do this. Oh, Captain Cass, they're so cute the way they purr. It's been so long since I've been able to pop over here. There we go. I'm making a complete mess in my house, but it'll be fine. Hopefully, worst come to worst, these items will like despawn as time goes on. And then maybe I can come down. All right, let me try the ladder. And then after the ladder, I do kind of need your guys' help on working on the Cloud Sagas thing. There we go. No. See what I mean? Like, I need to do the devincing stuff off camera because it frustrates me. And I love it. I love the results of it, but I just think that I need to... I think I need to do it off camera. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be a thing that I need to work on. Let's see, and hang on. Yeah, we got some math problems. Hang on one second. There we go. Gotta check on things. Good, good, good. Sorry, guys. Yeah, and the cat purrs are very relaxing. But yeah, let me work on this off camera because I want to make it look a little cooler and it's just not coming across as I want it. And I definitely need to do devincing off camera, I think. I'm not very good at doing it on live stream because it frustrates me. But I am gonna make a cat tree, and now that I have started to make the modular cat tree, I think that this is a really fun idea, and it'll be really cool because here's my idea. I think that it would be really cool to have even tiny little tower things like this set up around the zoo, and it'd be really fun to be able to make it so that, let me grab a leaf if I can. Are you gonna give me a leaf? Or are you not gonna give me a leaf? You should be able to give me a leaf, my friend. Oi. I should be able to... Ah! Now I can't chisel leaves all of a sudden? Normally it lets me chisel leaves. Let me see if I can find... Well, let me do jungle leaves, sacred oak leaves. I know it'll normally let me chisel some leaves, but it's really picky about it. Maybe fir leaves? I could have sworn I could chisel leaves. Okay, apparently I can chisel those leaves, so that's fine. But yeah, let me do the vincing stuff off camera. I've learned I'm not good at doing it on camera because it makes me rage. But my idea is what would be really fun is to go ahead and have all of the devincing cat trees set up, and we'll make them look a lot nicer, so there'll be better colors and there'll be more designs with like leaves and things like that, or maybe a little leaf going out so it could be like a little cat hideaway. And then what I can do is have these set up and then have the feline security cats sit on top. And they will be fighters, so that if any mobs spawn up in that area, they'll jump off the cat tree and they'll go fight them, like Captain Kaz just ran off. And they'll be the little outpost, exactly, Katie. That'll be around the place. So it'll be really fun, and I'll make them look a lot nicer. This is just like your basic ugly cat tree, and I'll make some really fancy ones as time goes on. But I'm gonna do it off camera, because this is definitely frustrating me. However, it is worthy to note that everything is immediately better as soon as you add leaves on it. Look at that. Already gorgeous. Already much better. What the heck? Hello? I heard a puppy. Like in distress. I wonder what that was about. Did somebody teleport to me? Okay, let me go inside and look and somebody teleported to me. Bye, Meep. Also, okay, let me check really quickly to see if there's any more. Let's run this way. Persephone? No? 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 Okay. Yeah, let me build these off camera. And let me check to see if I have any more trees listed really quickly. No more trees listed there. Okay, those are all going to be NPC things and name things. All right, so I actually have a new project for us, my friends, if you give me just a second, that we're going to work on, that I think you guys might have fun helping me out with. The puppy thing? Yeah, I just heard the puppy, but I don't know what on earth that was about, because there's no dogs near me. I think. Oh, it was this dog. Oh, hang in there, detective. Oh my gosh. Here, I need to get you safely into, like, here, hang on. Let me get the detective safely quarantined into a better area, because that's not good. Safari. There we go. I also need to get Maddie safe. So it must have been this poor detective dog who just managed to get in the wrong side and where all of these prickly things are. Ben left this a long time ago and I need to still clean it up. So she must have been walking on the, she must have been walking on all of the oreberry bushes. All right, there we go. And let me toss these out of the way. All right, and yeah, I'm gonna clean up my inventory really quickly. And then we're actually going to jump into Cloud Sagas, where I can do a little bit more freeform building. And I will explain what we're up to. It's not going to be anywhere you guys recognize. And I'm actually going to need some help coming up with some ideas and just spending some time setting some things up. But it's kind of like, there we go. Perfect. Wonderful. Let me fly back over so when I record for tomorrow's episode, I'll be where we need to be. And then I'm going to figure out that cat tree. I'm like really mad at it. I'm like, I'm going to figure you out. You're going to look a lot cooler than you currently do. And it might be really fun to make it look like a tree kind of coming up and then the cats can sit on top of it. So like an actual tree. Like tree trunk, and then the cats can sit on top of it on their little outpost. That would be really cool to have feline cat tree outposts that actually look like trees too. And that would probably fit into the theme of the zoo all over the place better too. Gosh, there's just so much to do. I need a good list so that I can keep up with everything. That was Ben. I didn't do that. I didn't spread that in. Whenever he would get bored, he would kind of like do stuff like that. So I gotta clean it up at some point, which we will. All right, there we go. Let me go ahead, save and quit, and I'm actually going to load in Cloud Sagas. And the reason I'm doing that is because I need to build up a certain village that popped into my play that you guys won't see until almost the end of May. But I need to revamp it. I need to make it look nice. I need to add in some shops. I need to make it look just a little bit better. So I thought it would be fun to be able to do with you guys on stream. And we don't have any more tree planting requests, and we don't have any NPC things that I can add in right away, though they'll be showing up pretty soon. So now might be a really good time to go ahead and do that. So let me pull this up. And next time I will definitely have the trees lined up ahead of time for everybody so that you'll have plenty of time, like the whole month, to be able to put in your form. And I will have the wiki and everything set up so that we can work together at building things. And hopefully by then we're going to be doing a lot more private streams, I hope, after I come home in May. And we'll be able to do like really fun games together and get things done. So let me close this. There we go. And I might need to double check a couple things. Yeah, thank you, Deliana. Yeah, I think I need to like sit down and figure out what I'm gonna do with the cat tree, because I'm like, it just isn't coming out right. It just looks like a boring plain cat tree. And I think also it's very hard to feel like I'm on camera and doing the devincing building, because it's kind of like painting, I guess, if you tried to focus on painting and also talking and holding a conversation at the same time. It's a little harder. So I like need to go into my Zen place if it's going to be anything that has to do with devincing. I cannot do talking and streaming and devincing all at the same time when I need to play with it. But I think it's going to be a really fun idea that's going to change the way we have the whole zoo laid out. Oh, that's so cute. All right, let me message some people back. Did you guys suddenly take a nap? My bird was just suddenly went very quiet. All right. Also, Julia, how do I know which bird is which? I can tell them apart just by how I look at them. Their colors are different on the females, and on the males, one has a little black band around his foot. That's Ossei Senior. He's the older one, and he is the dad of the other. So I can tell him from his black band, and that he has a much softer voice because he's older than his son. Also, that's really impressive. Daviana, that is very impressive that she managed to pull that off. And then let me go ahead and open up Cloud Sagas. And if you guys have ideas, I could really use some help just collecting some ideas for what to add into this particular village. This is a spoiler that I want to just warn you guys in case you don't want to see. This is a spoiler for the place that we're going to be discovering in future episodes. It is not a place that I had set up ahead of time. It is a place that magically made itself pop up, and we're rolling with folding into our series. But it is a place that spawned as a normal Minecraft village often does, and I need to make it look nicer than a normal Minecraft village, and I need to make it look more livable. So we're gonna go ahead and we are actually going to be, let me see if it'll recognize it. Oh, it may not do it. No, come on, come on, come on. Look, the Minecraft, it's right here. Oh, there we go. There we go. So this is a bit of a spoiler in case you guys don't want to be spoiled for Cloud Sagas, but this is actually going to be yeah, I've been doing exploring in Cloud Sagas as the episodes go by, and we discovered this place, and I just need to kind of make it spruced up. It spawned in like a normal special Minecraft village for the Minecraft Comes Alive mod, but I need to go through and I need to kind of tidy it up so that A, the villagers won't be immediately killed by zombies and bad things like that, and B, it'll be somewhere that we can use as a main waypoint for our plots, so it can feel like a village that we can visit and do trades in, that we can visit and build up relationships with the NPCs there. Those of you guys who are from some of our older streams may know that I actually had some plans to be able to go ahead and have you submit like little voice clips for future characters that walk around. So it could just be like, get your bread here, or it could be like, Timmy, get out of the well, or whatever you want. That's just like a little clip that some of the NPCs wandering around might say to kind of like add more ambient noise. But it is definitely definitely a big place. So if you guys have any ideas, if you could just like give them to me, and I will put down signs for what I could add in here. I don't want to go too over the top because helping develop this village will be part of the series, but it is definitely a place where I need to adjust some things. It is a desert village, and this is what it looks like naturally. So this is what, yeah, this is what it looks like naturally. I don't want to alter it terribly much so that it doesn't look like it looks like a set. I want to build it up over time, but I do need to change a few things about it so that we'll be able to come in and the villagers won't immediately just start dying. So we got to add in a lot of light sources, and I do want to add in some shop things so it doesn't just feel like an empty ghost town that happens to have a whole bunch of villagers running around like it does now. So yeah, there is a wall around it. This is from I think the Mine Factory or the the Minecraft Comes Alive mod, and I'm pretty excited about being able to use it. There we go. A big wall, and it breaks into this area too. Oh, there's a beautiful cardinal down there. I'll have to remember that for the Cloud Phoenix. That's gonna be really awesome. And there's this like big gigantic tower place that's like a castle that I need to build a dungeon in, because as soon as I walk in, I won't tell you guys why, but I need to be thrown into the dungeon. So we're gonna build a like little itty bitty dungeon, and I need to build for some reason it spawned half in water. So I need to build stairs so that you can get into all of the houses, and I need to build little bridges in a few places. So I do need to fix that up. And then inside the buildings where everybody is just like hanging out, there's nothing. So I need to at least put in like some beds, some tables. We're gonna talk about how it has a refugee problem. So there's a ton of people just kind of like roaming all over the place, but it needs to look a little bit more than just a base Minecraft village, basically. But yeah. Oh, I would love to see the village that you have been building, Deviana. I definitely need to see what you guys have been doing for inspiration. But yeah, we have to spruce it up a little bit. Enough that it looks like a viable place, but not enough that we won't have more to do and more to help the village with as time goes on. So that's definitely one of my things that is kind of like my goal of the day. But yeah, so I'll fly around a little bit. I'm just gonna put in some stairs here and there, like where this person is. Hello, random person. You definitely need some help. And if you guys have ideas for shops or things that you think would be cool to see, then please do just let me know. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that. Osha, that's so exciting to see that you're working on some projects too. Oh, and do you guys have some sacred oak trees? Look at that puppy. What a cool puppy. And also get out of the well. This is exactly the kind of behavior that I was just talking about them needing to not do. Here, in fact, I wonder if it would actually help. I'm gonna change this well over so it looks like, here we go, there we go, whoops. So it looks more like a desert well. I think that that'll come off a little nicer. We have a cleric over here too. Yeah, some boardwalk paths in the water area would be really nice, I think. Okay, out you go, cleric. I love how he was just kind of chilling in the water. All right, yes. Let me go ahead and we'll start with this well at least and just make it look a little different. But I was really tickled when I found this place because it felt like coming back to Hearthstone Village, to be completely honest. And Hearthstone Village was a very, very old desert village that we used to have inside of our old Minecraft world. Let me come in and add this in. And I'm gonna go ahead and put down some stairs. And then let's see. A cleric is kind of like a priest, basically, Julia. Like a priest or somebody who is in charge of helping out with religious ceremonies and things like that. All right, and we'll come in and add this. Yeah, this is much nicer already. Huh, I feel so much better. This is a huge project that I actually need to get done as well, on top of all of the other huge projects. But no, really, I'm gonna get that cat tree has actually gotten under my skin because I want it to be a really cool cat tree. So I'm gonna make that cat tree cool. We are gonna have a really cool cat tree in Zoo Crafting in T-minus a little bit here. All right, let's see. I might expand. This is nice. I like this because you could just like walk up to the well That's much nicer than what we had. Yeah, you might have a little bit of lag, Abby. YouTube is being a little bit fussy. And depending on where you live, it might be a little bit laggy, and I apologize. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of tumbleweeds that are actually flying around the place too. I wonder, you know what? It doesn't really make sense to have this made out of sandstone, does it? Well, I guess it kind of does. I'm trying to keep it kind of simple and thematic at the moment. But yeah, if you guys, I think I'm gonna do some boardwalks for the villagers. I need to make look at this house. Why? And it's so interesting because if you look at the way the village spawned in, all of the houses are made out of sandstone because they ended up on the desert side, except for kind of like this one. And this one actually had something creepy inside of it, if I remember correctly. Let me double check. Like, I walked in and I was like, what on earth is in here? Oh, no, it's got the fish. That's right. So this is like a fisherman's village. So I'm going to say that what happened with the water thing over here is that they were trying to set up some sort of irrigation spell and it went wrong. And so now the water is just absolutely everywhere and it's a total mess and they need help like straightening it out and making everything normal again. Let me put this in. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually gonna have like all sorts of special quests related to like teleportation stones and helping the village set itself up. Like there's reasons that the first thing they do is they're going to very suspiciously throw me in jail, throw me in the dungeon as soon as we walk in. And then let me come down and add in some better stones on this side. But yeah, I just want to make it look a little bit nicer before I start recording in this village so that it feels just a teeny bit more settled. Let me put this down. Yeah, it does kind of remind me of the Village of Fish Sandwiches. In fact, I think I'm gonna actually add in an NPC and he can say he's from the Village of Fish Sandwiches. Oh look, there's a tumbleweed stuck in there. That is hilarious. So I think I will add in an NPC and we'll just say that he is from the Village of Fish Sandwiches because that would be pretty perfect. Also, I wonder, can I plant a bunch of like palm trees over here? Like the palm trees, or maybe some cactuses. I guess cactuses would kill everybody, so that would be very bad. But maybe I could plant in, like, not some jungle saplings, but let me see if I can plant in some palm trees and maybe some coconut trees. That would be kind of cool to have palm trees and coconut trees over here next to, can't put those down, can't put these down. But I think that'd be fun to have these trees down next to this spot, next to Farmer Melendy and what she's got going. So maybe a palm tree? Can I put it there? Is it gonna grow there? Oh, now it's raining, but only on one half of the village. That's perfect for saying that an irrigation spell went wild. Yeah, Deviana, I'm planning on keeping the water everywhere because I'm going to say that they were trying to get an irrigation spell going for the village so that it would thrive better. And it went wrong, and so now half the village is underwater and they occasionally get rain, but it's not really helping. So I'm gonna roll with it for sure because I love rolling with the wonky things that happen. Oh no, will it not grow because we're inside of a desert biome? No, that may be the case. It may refuse. Oh wait, there we go. So we have a little coconut tree over here, but it doesn't really do much. Maybe I should just cut this puppy down. I was hoping for a bigger tree with a little bit more of a dramatic reaction. Let me put over here. And they need to be next to water to grow. Okay, well that's definitely easy to do. Thank you very much. Let's see. Can I put you? Let's come over here. Oh, I love that. That is so nice, Osha. I need to take inspiration from the cat tree that you made because mine was definitely silly. I need to try redoing it. Come on, palm tree. And yeah, I apologize if it seems like the chat seems really out of order. I think that we're getting a little bit of lag because of the storm that we have here coming on in. It doesn't look too bad yet, but that may be why we're not really getting much lined up. Let me try planting the coconut tree over here. Maybe I'll like it better. I do like it better in that spot because it's kind of like, there we go. And you know what? I'm going to plant another coconut tree over here. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that. Maybe a coconut tree in the farms makes a lot of sense because you would try to have the shade for the plants perhaps. And also the coconut trees would give you some nutrients. So let me put them there. Nice. And let me add some coconut trees into the other farm. Yeah, I'm so glad, Lily. Devincing is definitely a fantastic thing to look into if you have not looked into it before. I highly recommend devincing if you're looking into like detail work. The things that people can do with it, as you have seen from the post in the Discord, are absolutely amazing. All right, let me put this over here. Let me put this over here. But yeah, you guys are getting kind of a sneak peek. This is kind of the chaos of what the village looks like right now. I do need to find some sort of cool light fixture. I'm not really sure what it's going to look like yet, but a cool light fixture that you guys will see so that I can light the whole village up, because things spawn like nobody's business in Cloud Saga. If you have even the tiniest, most itty-bittiest shadow tucked away in a corner somewhere, you're going to have trouble. And I want to protect this village, and right now I don't really have any concrete plans for it, but I would love to have it end up becoming one of like our main story villages. I want to create characters here that we can come back to time and time again and work with. I really want to see it grow and thrive. We might even try to work with the Minecraft Comes Alive people and maybe figure some things out for that. And no, Julia, I don't eat clams and oysters or anything like that. Let's see. There we go. So if you guys have ideas, you can definitely send them my way down in the zookeeping section and the community feedback section too, because it could definitely help me to add to it. But I have been trying to secure the village by making like these gates at the entrances, because there's a different entrance in each section. And I made a ladder so that I can shimmy up really quickly. A little emergency ladder so I can shimmy up here in case something needs fought off. I think, do I have like a lantern or something that I could add in, some sort of light resource or glowstone resource? Let's see, what about a torch? There's apparently a magnum torch. Let's see. Yeah, I just want to come in and at some point, I guess this is actually one of the few places where having just a whole bunch of like torches set up regularly at intervals would make sense, but you can't put them on stairs. So I might make like a special little glowstone piece. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe, let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe adding in like some glowstone lantern of some kind. Oh, maybe making it with like fancy gold ornate beautiful pieces would be really cool. But this is the first village, and I need ideas for what to put in it and how to light it up. Maybe I could have a glowstone cactus. You know what, let's try making a glowstone cactus as one of the last things for the day, because I think that would be kind of an interesting thing. Can I just hollow out a cactus and put glowstone inside of it? That's gonna be my goal. My goal of the day is to hollow out a cactus and see if I can put glowstone inside. And if the answer is yes, no, bad cactus. And if the answer is yes, then that would be kind of amazing. And I think I might have to come from the top. Oh no, you can't chisel cactuses. Why? That would have been so perfect. Curses. All right. Well, you cannot chisel cactuses. That was my lesson learned. What if I could make like green wool and, Here, let's try making our own cactus. When life refuses to give me cactuses, I can make my own. Let's try that. We can make itty bitty teeny tiny little cactuses. So what if I come over here? It looks so weird though. The wool is a little bit too bright if you ask me. But yeah, welcome to some of the stuff that I've been busy fighting behind the scenes. All right, let me put this down and this down. Oh, you know what? That's not so bad. Guys, we have a teeny tiny little glowstone cactus. And I thought it wasn't going to come out, but actually it's working just fine. Check out that little cactus. I'm gonna fix it. And again, with devincing, if you do work with devincing, you'll definitely find sometimes that less is more. Like that should probably be a little bit less right there. But then I could come over here maybe. And then maybe down here. And now we can have a teeny tiny little glowstone cactus that everybody can actually walk on. But let's go ahead. And now it's nighttime. What the heck? Problems. It just killed like half the villagers. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm glad that I found that out off camera. Look at this place. Oh my gosh. How many people are left in here? And people are crying because some of the other villagers died? I just wanted to test my cactuses. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Oh, I needed that. I needed that. That shocked me. That shocked me so much. But I kind of needed that. That was kind of amazing. In a horrible, horrible way, but it was kind of amazing. Well then, sorry about the noise. Trust me, I was a little alarmed too, if you can't tell. Okay. There's some werewolf issues in this village. I might have my work cut out for me when I happen to visit this village. Also, the good news is our little glowstone cactuses work wonderfully and they look like a natural part of the environment, more or less. Everybody died. Everybody died. That was kind of amazing. I'm gonna have to repopulate this village before I even get a chance to record in it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, apparently this village has some werewolves. There's a secret village, a secret werewolf and some villagers waiting inside of it. Of course this would be the first place I find. Talk about having my work cut out for me. Oh my gosh. And that's gonna make some special things that I found on my way to this village even more hilariously perfect. Okay. Wow. Guys, didn't expect that. Didn't expect that. Let me go ahead and just add in a few more cactuses. They're just gonna go everywhere. Everybody's sick and dying. Everybody's werewolves. Everybody's secretly werewolves and gonna kill each other. Oh my gosh. Wow, I needed that. That was a good shock to the system. I feel the adrenaline. I feel the rush of what just happened here. And I'm really happy that I can just sprinkle these. Look at this guard. Look at Iki the guard. He's like, I've seen some things. I'm gonna hide over here. I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. Oh, a cactus flower would be really cool. A cactus flower on some of them would be really fun. I can go around and add cactus flowers on some of them. But definitely they make for much better naturalistic torches and will hopefully keep things from, look, everybody's upset because everybody's dead. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It's your own fault for harboring werewolves. That was kind of amazing. Also, there's a cactus growing in this wall. That's kind of amazing too. There just isn't enough left for the whole village. Oh, Meadow. Not if we have a few more nights like that, my dear. Then there's not going to be enough villagers to even worry about food. So, wow. That was kind of incredible. Oh my gosh, Maddie's called Lordship's Lollipop. Oh my goodness, that's so adorable. I didn't know, like, I love the names that horses have because they're always so, like, why would you name your horse that in a fun way? Like, so kind of ridiculous, but not in a like, to make fun of it way. Just, dogs have that too, where they have really, really, really chaotic names. Yes, let's just say as soon as I walk into the village, I'm going to be arrested. But I didn't do this. This is not my fault. This death and the doom and the werewolves. Okay, everybody brace your ears because I just want to kind of do a little spot check on like the sound again. Okay, I'm gonna have like a little line over here. There we go. I'm gonna do a spot check, not on the sound, on the lighting. Just to see how the lighting is gonna go, but I'll fly up, so hopefully we'll have this over and done with really quickly, and I won't kill off anybody. And I guess nothing spawns in the water really, so we should be good there. That was amazing. Looks like I missed a patched. Okay, let me scoot over here. All right, give me just a second. I'm gonna make it night again so that I can see how things go. And I love the idea, Julia, of adding in some of the cactus flowers on top of everything. So time set night. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I think this will be good then. With having closed off most of the village and then having come on in. Okay, we do have some issues with werewolves again. I think I definitely need to possibly... Are they like invincible? How many are there? Why are there so many werewolves? Why won't they die? Are they... Can you not kill them? I'll deal with that in a little bit. Ahem. Where do you guys go? Like, do you just... Now they're... All of these guys are werewolves? But they're trying to pretend they're just fishers. I wonder if that's a bug. Oh my gosh. Okay, so golden sword. Yeah, that's a silver sword maybe. Silver or gold. I'll use them on that next time. But I think that's a bug where two mods are colliding. Because the thing is, those villagers are from the aquaculture mod, which has nothing to do with werewolves. This is just like the villager fish sandwiches all over again, and I'm actually delightfully pleased about that. So yeah, that's kind of hilarious. And also my little cactuses are doing well. I'm so relieved. I'm very, very relieved. All right, good. So we've got the little cactuses going. I think I have fixed up... Oh, I missed this house. I'm into this house. I'm gonna fix up the houses really quickly. I'm glad the cactuses are there. And then I actually need to get ready to make some dinner with chips. But that was an adventure, and we'll have more adventuring in our private live streams in the future. These kinds of live streams are kind of like for behind the scenes work and for planting trees, but wow, that was a thing. That was a thing. And so now you guys have also seen this village. This is I'm going to be working on behind the scenes really intensely in the next few days. So if you guys happen to have ideas about what could happen in this village, I think I'm going to take all the werewolves and throw them in the jail. Like, not next to me, but there'll be evidence of a deep problem and corruption that's happened in this village, and maybe I can help heal them and change them into other characters who are not going to transform into werewolves every night, because that's a little bit alarming. But yeah, if you guys have ideas for things we could add into this village. Oh, I just noticed all the way up at the very tippy top of this tower they have a plant. That's so cool. Then definitely let me know. Apparently all of the aquaculture NPCs turn into werewolves at night, and they shouldn't. So those are some mods colliding. And I'm gonna be working on this for sure. Yeah, and my guards can die as well because their Minecraft comes alive guards. Yeah, I have to fix the half floating house, but I'm technically thinking about leaving it because I'm thinking this half floating house right over here is going to be the home of the witch and her husband, who was trying to cast the spell to add more rain and irrigation into the village. And the spell went wrong. And so then her husband and all of her husband's brothers, who are all of the guys who have the aquaculture villagers, are going to be like possessed with the spirit of the wolf, the bad kind of wolf. And then we're gonna have to rescue a wolf that might live in the village as a result, because now the people have turned against the wolves. They want nothing to do with the wolves. What do you mean a cake wolf or a book wolf? That doesn't exist here. Not after what happened to our village people. And then the witch will be gone, and the spell going wrong will have done this to their house. So that's kind of my idea. We'll roll with all of that. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, all of the werewolves were the exact same type of villager, so that'll make it really easy to roll with the story aspect of it. But let me pop on over. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. Yeah, they're all the fishermen. It's a broken mod conflict, so that all the fishermen turn into werewolves at night. So yeah, we'll say that they've been cursed, and we'll have to do something about that, because they will slaughter the entire village of NPCs if I leave them. For the square wolves. Oh, that's so cute. All right, let me scooch up. Oh, and look at that. Thank you so much, Alari. I am so excited to see that we have gotten that done. I am so thrilled. That's really fantastic. That's going to be for our third channel. And oh, I love the mushrooms. Look at that. That's going to be perfect. Oh, Alari. I love that. I love that. I need time to like sit down and just completely process it. That's just so much fun. And yeah, Lena, hi! We've been having quite the day, planting some trees, and then we popped into Cloud Saga to do a little bit of building and collect some ideas in case you guys have any. And then we learned that my entire village is full of werewolves, which is good to know ahead of time, because I'm gonna have to set the village up for that. I don't want this village to die out, because I want to use it for some plot purposes. So that's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be a thing I've got to take care of. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Let me roll on down, and yeah, it's so gorgeous. I am so excited. Yes, Sin, I'm definitely gonna say it's related to the fact that all of the fishermen's family members got turned into werewolves because the fisherman's wife was trying to cast a spell to bring more water to the village to help it grow, and it all went wrong. Yeah, we killed half of the village today by accident. That wasn't part of the plan. I just wanted to go in to add some buildings and some things on the buildings. So that was a little bit of a problem. And also, just to remind you guys, I apologize about the tree token things kind of being so confusing, but we will definitely have more time ahead of time to roll that out. And we will be having more like in-character ZooCrafting, private Patreon, and Discordian live streams in the future. And I am going to be working on returning to Paula, building a cat tree, getting the third channel set up now that Alari has finished the gorgeous art for it. And we're also going to be hopefully doing some Sims streaming on Twitch in the future, which I think will be really nice. So we have a lot of stuff going on. I apologize if I seem really tired, but we're gonna make it all happen. Also, these are actually bird earrings. Oh, fishbone earrings. That's why you guys were talking about fishbone earrings earlier. I was so confused. These are actually bird earrings where the birds are sitting on some little leaves, right like that. And they're very cute. I was given them for Christmas from Chips, and I'm actually wearing the pendant. It's Lily, or the lilac one right over here, that Chips got me for my birthday. And then yes, and that's why, Katie, that's why the villagers are gonna be very anti like wolves. They got like chased away all of the dogs except for a certain special one that's gonna be hiding somewhere. And they don't want anything to do with the wolves and are quite aggressive towards me about it because of the werewolf spell. And the werewolf spell is clearly part of the hunter's problem. The hunter and his influence is clearly infecting and spreading and warping all of the magics that people have tried to be using in the world. So it's going to be really cool. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna kind of go break and go get something to eat. And we have a lot of things coming up in the future that'll be really fun for behind the scenes streaming. And we're gonna come back and do this again and again and figure out how to roll out the trees and get all of the NPCs added in a nice smooth way that'll really make a lot of sense and be able to fold in a lot of the zoo crafting stuff that we're doing too. So let's see. Yeah, and the announcement about streams that you heard earlier, right now, for the foreseeable future, our ZooCrafting streams are going to be private here on the Patreon and the like Discordian stuff. So for now, we'll have some ZooCrafting streams where we're more in character and like doing behind the scenes stuff, but it's going to be like private streams. So just keep your eyes out for stuff that happens for live streaming. I'll tweet you guys at live, like if you're part of the live stream alert group. And I'm hoping to have that maybe about once a week. We'll kind of have to fill it out as time goes on. And we'll definitely have it like always on the schedule. If we ever hit that goal on the Patreon, it'll always be on the schedule and it'll be happening. And it'll be like, I always show up at that time. Right now, it's still pretty casual. But otherwise, we're going to be streaming sim stuff on Twitch. And maybe, and the RimWorld streams are going to remain private here on the Discordian stuff. So that's definitely going to remain private. And we're going to be streaming the RimWorld stuff next Friday to celebrate going back in. I'm really missing the RimWorld stuff. And I find that it's fantastic stress relief for all of us and hilarious. And I love it. So we're going to be definitely kind of dipping our toes back into that, provided I have managed to catch up on getting ahead of stuff by next week. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on. I hope you guys enjoy the Cloud Sagas. I'm going to go and thank Alare for finishing the beautiful art. And hopefully we'll figure this out because we're going to be doing... mostly our streams are only going to be either private here, and I will at you guys when we plan them or when they pop up casually, or they're going to be on Twitch. And the public YouTube streams are pretty much going to be just for special announcements or special events. And we'll just kind of see where that goes. So that's the plan so far, and hopefully we'll be able to figure out fun things. I really want to do some fun Sims streams. I'm missing Sims 3. I think it would be really fun to be able to do some Sims 4 streams with like Heather Trunchbull still in all that stuff with her raccoons, and now she's going to be a professional wedding thief because, you know, the happy couple has got each other, so why do they need to have all this stuff too? So I want to set up wedding venues and send our raccoons and Heather and maybe an expanding series of accomplices to go steal things. So those kinds of streams will be coming up, and it'll be all Twitch based too. So yeah, and RimWorld After Dark. RimWorld is more for the adults among us. It's for Seri After Dark. I play it privately because it is a much more adult game. But yeah, I will alert you guys of all of those things, and I will continue to try to like pull some things behind the scenes. And you can always talk to me down in the community feedback section down in our channels if you have ideas or you really like a certain type of stream. And we'll just kind of feel it out. I think part of the reason I've been dragging my feet on Twitch is I feel like I have to be perfect immediately for you guys when we start it. And it's going to be a mess as I figure out what I'm doing, as we introduce ourselves to a new community. But I'm hoping that our Twitch can kind of attract sort of what this community has been. A bit of an older community who's willing to be a little bit more focused on the gameplay aspects of what's going on. And I think it'll be fun, but it's going to be a little bit bumpy. And we've almost had our Patreon for a year now, and we have grown a lot as a community, and I have grown a lot as a person figuring it out. So I hope you guys will bear with me as I figure out the details and we figure out like where we're going to go, what fits us. I think is really important. Like what fits us as a community is often really flexible, like those Patreon live streams just showing up out of the blue. And what fits the Twitch community, I want to gear that more towards like Sims stuff, and then we'll just see. We'll see. We're evolving and figuring it out together, basically. Let's see. Scrolling up, yeah, RimWorld is so ridiculously hilarious. And when I say it's after dark. It's kind of more like a pun of like the parts of me where it's like, now we're going to go and we are going to shoot this woman like in the foot and capture her and throw her in our rice shed because I need somebody who will actually spend time cleaning up all of the blood and dirt spots around the camp. That's RimWorld. It's a little bit more of an adult genre, so it's really, really fun. RimWorld, it's pinned. It's gonna happen on the 20th. So next Friday, it's gonna happen on the 20th. So yeah, I'm thinking, Sin, I might do RimWorld on Twitch, but we're gonna have to fill it out because we play it really casually and fun and story based, and I know a lot of people who play it are in it for the strategy and like the perfect strategy aspects of it, and I really worry that that would attract an audience who would get really frustrated that we played it story based on Twitch. So a lot of what you're going to see in the coming weeks as I kind of play with the different things is trying some stuff out, and we'll figure out what works for us. And my main priority is always going to be making sure that we have a time somewhere along the line where we can kind of hang out together and be a community together. And that involves remembering to put my freaking streams, my private streams here on YouTube with you guys, on a lower latency so I can actually see the chat in real time, because I have like a 20-second delay. So I apologize if it's confusing. I can't answer you guys as immediately. All right, let's see. Yeah, I can't believe I killed half my village. That happens sometimes. That happens. But all right, I'm gonna rest my voice. I have a ton of recording I have to do. I think another Cloud Sagas just went up. It's not one of the big ones, I don't think, but it's leading up to some. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Don't forget, if you have not filled out your selections, if you want to, for the tree token stuff, you can do that anytime between now and the next episode of like the tree planting streams we do. And I'll be able to get on top of that. And we will have ways where people who are not hedgehogs and above will be able to earn tree tokens by helping us with the wiki and stuff. Just a lot going on. Doing a lot. I'm gonna go rest now. So yeah, I believe Cloud Saga should have gone live by now, Lindley, so I will go and double check. But thank you guys so much. I've missed you, and I love hanging out together and building a world together with you. So I'm gonna get some rest, and then I'm gonna dive in to zoo crafting and get some recording done. So I'll see you guys later.